Hey everyone, this is Dylan and welcome to Blumhouse, part 2. So this is the second movie that came out in the Welcome to Blumhouse series, and it's essentially an anthology series, so you don't have to watch them in any particular order. You can skip some, you can do whatever, because there's not really, it's just a thematic theme that is connecting them, at least as of right now. So you don't have to. But this review is going to be over the movie Black Box, which is now streaming on Amazon Prime. As far as I can tell, this is the first time this movie has been shown. So this was released on October 6th, 2020, which is today if you're watching it the day that I post this video. It was directed by Emmanuel Osei Kofor Jr. It stars Mamadou Arthi as Noland, Felicia Rashad as Dr. Brooks, and Amanda Christine as Ava. And now let's get into what this movie is about. So we are introduced to Nolan and Ava, who Nolan is Ava's father. Ava's probably, I'm really bad at assuming ages, but I would say she's probably like 7 or 8. And so we find out that 6 months ago, Nolan had been in a car accident which killed his wife and left him in a coma for 3 days. And after he woke up from this coma, he had severe memory loss. And so he's trying to figure out how to get his memory back. It's been 6 months since the accident, and he really still can't remember too much of anything. And we find out that Dr. Brooks is this doctor who has this like experimental technique where she will put electrode things. It's like a cap that has all these like electrodes on your head, and she puts it up a VR headset, and it's supposed to translate things in your mind into this VR headset. So then you're like in this VR world of your own memories. And so while she's doing this, we have Nolan, who is going through these, trying to get his memories back. And the very first one that he goes to is the memory of his wedding. But we notice that all of the faces are blurred. And like as this memory progresses, there's this like, I don't know, like exorcist type moving body, which is not like a demon or whatever, but it's like these weird breaking bone sounds, and it's like crawling towards him, and he immediately gets out of this memory. And Dr. Brooks is saying that it's his mind is trying to protect him so he can't get hurt. And so we go through this, and every time he goes into his memories, this figure keeps coming back, and he's not sure why. And so they're trying to figure out what's going on, and that's kind of where I'm going to leave the synopsis, because there is some major stuff, and I will have a little bit of a spoiler section, because I could tell you one movie that this is just like, but it would basically spoil the entire movie. And so I'm going to have a little spoiler section for that towards the end. Alright, so let's get into what I liked about this movie. I thought that the movie itself was interesting enough. There were a couple lagging points where I was like, well, this probably could have been cut. But for the most part, I thought that this movie was pretty enjoyable to watch. I think it was slightly more interesting than The Lie, and I would say one of my favorite characters in this movie was Ava. She was so cute, and I just loved her and her relationship with her father. And it was just, I kind of got heartbroken at some points, and I was like, oh no, don't do this to Ava, because Ava was just such a sweet little girl, and I would not want to hurt her in any way. And then getting into things that we don't like, spoiler territory will happen. Alright, so basically this movie is just Get Out without a political message. I got into this 20 minutes. They hypnotized Nolan, and I was like, why am I getting Get Out vibes from this? Like halfway through this movie, it turned into full Get Out, and I was like, wow, that's quite interesting that they went there. So it is a little bit of a derivative movie. I think that potentially there's enough that's different that it makes it more interesting, but I do think that what made Get Out good was the political message behind it, and I think that this is lacking, so I didn't think that it worked as well as Get Out. Alright, so let's talk about what other people thought of this movie. On Letterboxd, it currently has a 3.1 out of 5. This is a brand new movie, so most people are just watching it. So that score is likely to go up or down depending on if people like it. And then on Rotten Tomatoes, it has a 60% critic score right now. So it's not doing too bad. That is it for this review. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you didn't watch my review of The Lie, definitely go and check out that video. And remember, if you're not already subscribed and you'd like to be, please hit that subscribe button down below and give this video a like if you liked it. Thank you guys for watching and have a great day. Bye.